Alright. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the stream tonight. Today we'll be covering more servants as per what's been happening in the past few streams. So if you couldn't figure who it was going to be this time around, well, your guess is as good as mine. Hey, Chelsea. Today's focus is going to be our lovely lady.
世界の壁も何のそのやってきました噂のカルデア月の蝶ムーンキャンサーこと BB ちゃんここに召喚ですま一時の狩り宿でしょうけどよろしくお願いしますねちっぽけなマスターさん
And there's that static. We good? Okay. And I killed my feed. 10 out of 10 would do it again. Okay. Oh my god. Please, I need a new wire. Hey you guys, good evening. That doesn't sound right. Hold on. Can I just have a stream without technical difficulties? That is legitimately coming from the phone, not the game. Shala! It's Shala! Thank you! There we go. Okay. Ouch. Ouch. But today's stream... Yeah, from my favorite words. Today's stream is actually kind of special too, because not only are we focusing on a single servant, but we have some guest appearances from...
快楽のアルターエゴメルトリリス心底嫌だけどあなたと契約してあげる光栄に思いなさい
And one more guest. Alright! So, as it's being highlighted, since it's the full group, this stream is all about the BB channel. So, yeah. This one's gonna be kind of a long one, since I'm gonna be covering all three of them. Oh, let me get my liner notes up, so I don't get lost in what I'm doing. Hey, there's nothing wrong with NA people. If that's what they're playing, that's what they're playing. So, let's get down to the nitty gritty. I was a giant dick, yes. My apologies. Okay, so first we're starting out with the... Yes, I'm aware of the way. Do you know the way? Anyways. We're starting with the leader of the group, BB. The game's only moon cancer, and I hope she stays the only moon cancer. I know a lot of people want somebody else to fight Avengers. But if you're going to release them, give them a different title. Leave Moon Cancer specifically for BB. I mean, the icon is even BB-esque. It'd be kind of weird to have that on somebody else. So, BB, like I said, is Moon Cancer. In the triangle scope of things, she gets her ass kicked by rulers, but she kicks the ass of Avengers. That's her purpose in the game right now. Her skills are as follows. Her first skill is Ju no Okan, or the 10 Crowns. It basically acts as a single target cleanse, which also heals the target for 1000 to 3000 HP depending on its rank, and also gives the target 1 hit of debuff immunity for 3 turns. At max level, this skill has a 4-turn cooldown. Very good for a healing skill, if I say so myself. Her second skill is Kogane no Hata, or Gold Cup. This skill purges a target of its invulnerability state. This includes dodge, and it will stun the target as well for 1 turn. The chance of the stun is 50% to 100% depending on its rank. It has a 6-turn cooldown at max level. And then her final skill is Jiko Kaizo, or self-remodeling. This will give her a 3-turn boost to her critical damage and star absorption. The crit damage will be from 20 to 50%, and the star absorption will be from 400 to 800%. This will turn her from being the supporty type into an offensive type, depending on when you want to apply this change to her. Kogami no Hata? No, Kogane no Hata. Cute though. Next, oh shit, I didn't go over no Phantasm. My bad! Sorry! Her passive skills are basically debuff resistance, debuff giving, and efficiency to arts. And her noble phantasm is Cursed Cupid Cleanser. This is a single target arts attack that lowers the target's debuff resistance. That debuff resistance will be affected by overcharge from a measly 10% to a 50% at maximum overcharge. A third effect of it is it will grant the rest of the party 20% noble phantasm. Okay. We move on to Passion Lip. Let me get to the liner notes of Passion Lip real quick. Okay. Passion Lip is your 4-star alter ego. Her place in the triangle is she will kick the ass of a foreigner and anything in the cavalry class, but she has weaker damage against knights, but will still take normal damage from knights, mind you. She takes normal damage from anything but a berserker, and she takes resistant damage to a foreigner. So if you want to tank for a foreigner, you take her, if you have her or have access to her. All in all, I have to get this out there because it still bugs me. Passion Lip's stats for a tank do not scream tank, but an offensive damage dealer. So you have to be careful with that. Her skill set is as follows. Her first skill is Breast Volley. It's a self-damage cut for 3 turns. For 3 hits that last for 5 turns. The damage cut will be from 500 damage to 1000 damage depending on skill level. It gives her 3 hits of status immunity for 5 turns as well. This skill has a 5-turn cooldown at max level. Her second skill is Higyaku Taishitsu, or Masochistic Tendencies. She will taunt the enemy team for 1 turn and give herself a self-boost in defense for 1 turn. The self-boost of defense will be from 10 to 30% for that single turn. Her final skill is Trash and Crash. This is a long one and can get very confusing. So basically what happens is she'll give herself a boost in attack for 3 turns. The percentage of the boost will be from 10 to 30%. It will stop that. Mic, please. Okay. She will also gain Invulnerability Pierce for 3 turns. This is the whack part. She will also gain for 3 turns a 1-hit chance at an insta-kill. This one-hit chance can only proc once. It's active for the full 3 turns on any one of her hits. The proc rate of the insta-kill is at 10%, and the insta-kill rate on the actual insta-kill is 10% as well. So all in all, it is the world's stupidest insta-kill mechanic in the game. And then she also gains a self-buff in defense for 1 turn for 10% to 30%, depending on the skill level. And to accumulate all this into one pretty package with a bow, she stuns herself upon activation. The cooldown on this at max level is 6 turns. Some of you might be wondering, why the fuck would I ever activate that if she stuns herself? You combo it with Breast Volley and you'll be fine. Legit. But if you activate Trash and Crash before Breast Volley, you fucked up and say goodbye to your turn. Her... no problem, you didn't miss anything. Her passives are as follows. She has innate debuff resistance, an innate increase in critical damage. She can generate more stars, and she has the Divine Nature, which gives her increased flat damage to her attacks, along with giving her more resistance. She also has a useless trait of High Servant, which does absolutely nothing. Her noble... I hear that static. Okay. Her noble phantasm is, if you guys remember it, or recognize it, Brynhilda Romancia. Her version of Brynhilda Romancia is an AoE buster type that heals the group for a total of 2,000 HP to 4,000 HP, depending on overcharge level. Her noble phantasm is actually pretty weak. If you're ever gonna toss it out, you want it for the heal, not the damage. Last but not least, we're going to talk about Melt Lilith. She too is of the Alter Ego Persuasion. I already explained what their triangle purpose was, so I'm not going into that again. Her role out of the group is full on offense. Grats. No, it's kind of like how Halloween Elizabeth has Twin Servant. It's just there, but it doesn't do anything. So, Melt Lilith's skills are as follows. Climb Ballet. It is a 3-turn, 2-hit dodge. That's right, 2 hits, not 3. It's not arrow dodge. Upon activation of this skill, you gain 5 to 15 stars, depending on skill level. The maximum cooldown on it is 5 turns. You'll see their card subset eventually. I mean, if you really want to know them, BB is Buster or it's Quick Quick. Passion Lip is Quick or it's Buster Buster Buster. And so on and so forth. Melt Lilith's second skill is Kagyaku Taijutsu, or Sadistic Tendencies. She will increase her attack by 10 to 30% depending on level for 3 turns. But in response to it, she will also lower her defense by 10%. This has a 5-turn cooldown at maximum. And her third skill is Melt Virus. What this does is lowers the enemy team's Noble Phantasm damage by 20 to 50% for 1 turn. But in that regards, it will actually lower your team's Noble Phantasm's damage by 50% for 1 turn. But as an added benefit, after 1 turn, she will gain a 30% Noble Phantasm boost. Well, Noble Phantasm damage boost to herself. This skill has a 6-turn cooldown at maximum level, and we'll get into how you should play that. Her passives are obviously debuff resistance, an increase to her quick cards, increased critical damage, in a flat amount of damage given to her with more resistance, and then High Servant, because High Servant. Okay. And finally, we have her Noble Phantasm. Sorry if I butchered this. Sarasvati Meltout. This is a single target quick attack that cleanses the target at the end of the Noble Phantasm, not the beginning. So if you're trying to get through invulnerability or anything, make sure you get rid of it first. She will get rid of every other buff in the process, but you need to make sure if you're going for the damage during the invulnerability state, you have somebody else purge it. The overcharge skill on this Noble Phantasm is that it will boost the efficiency of her quick cards from 10 to 30% depending on overcharge level. That effect will last for 3 turns. Okay, that was long-winded, and that is a breakdown of the BB crew. So now I didn't want to do that. Now we're gonna go into actually using them together. Honestly, Melt Virus is fine the way it is. You just need to use it tactfully. Where do I want to go to do this? We're killing dogs, I guess. Woo! None of this matters. Okay. So, when we're looking at CEs for this team, things you want to take into consideration. Since Passion Lip is mainly going to be your tank, you might want to attach things that will either A, boost her defense, B, give her a taunt at the beginning of the turn, at the beginning of the match, or C, give her full invulnerability to mitigate that damage. If you're feeling feisty in a city sort of rate, you can also give her a increase in healing cards. If you want. That way, Brunhilde Romancia will actually heal more than it normally does. Or if you really want to give her that offensive flair, boost her busters because her other cards don't really matter. When it comes down to Melt, anything that boosts quick will be substantial to her. You can also go for Noble Phantasm damage, your cookie cutter Noble Phantasm starters, if you're scared that you won't get to a Noble Phantasm in time, but all 3 of these characters have absurd Noble Phantasm generation rate. Crit damage is another good thing to go with her. But pretty much any of your standard fare offensive cards will be great on her. You'll notice that I have the Jogi Shiki Bunny CE on her from Katano Kyokai. The reason I have that on her is because at maximum level, it's a 10% increase to her quick efficiency. Some of you might be going, it's only 10%, you can get that off of a 3-star. I like it for the secondary bonus that it has Invulnerability Pierce. So that issue with Sarasvati Meltout is a non-factor without CE equipped to her. Now, BB is also an interesting case on what you want to do. Since she normally plays the support role, you can give her Leos, you can give her 2030s, you can give her Noble Phantasm accumulation gain to start spamming Curse Keep It Cleanser to try to build your team's Noble Phantasm more. You can also, if you're feeling a little weird, give her more crit damage due to self-modifications usage. The way I like to run her is actually with a heal increase card, because I rather heal for 3600 HP every 4 turns than 3000 HP per turn. That's just me. You can run your BB any way you want to. So, yep. That's basically how I have this set up. If you're wondering about to see Melt Lilith, This was a recent summer CE. It boosts Buster and Noble Phantasm damage and gives her some defense in the Limelight. Normally, this is just me being cost efficient. Normally, I would run, what's his name? Emilio II on her. This dude, Kanet. Sorry, Kanet. I forgot that's what everybody calls him. For the sheer 3 hits of invulnerability and the extra damage it provides. That is normally what I want to run on her, but again, I'm being cost efficient here because I'm trying to raise bonds. As for clothes you want to wear, since if you actually plan on running BB channel as a full set team, you either pick who you want your main damage dealer to be, or you just go with things that can supplement the whole party at any given time. For me, I am running the 2004 uniform, basically for the absorption Buster cards for crit, which doesn't really play much into anything unless I'm going for a full crit combo with Passion Lip, Noble Phantasm generation for when I really need to get to it, and Noble Phantasm damage. This is particularly the clothes I like to run with this team. You may run any type of setup of master clothing you want for them. So without further ado, we're going in. If you guys have any questions as we're going through, feel free to ask and I'll try my best to answer them. And I'll get this out of the way. Yes, I'll get Passion Lip to 10-10-10 later tonight, but that requires 30 million QP and I'm not in the mood to farm that right now. Okay. So how do you... I knew it. Preemptive answer. I'm also cockblocked by skill jewels on the master skills because I haven't really been using this uniform. Anyways, how you usually want to start out is if you actually feel there's some type of stupid threat to you, just pop Passion Lips stuff. And that will pretty much make her take no damage for one turn. Just one turn. The rest of the turns, she's vulnerable. Keep that in mind. Okay, if you notice, I have Trash and Crash up. If you see this little sword icon with a minus under it, that's the insta-death charge. It didn't proc on the last turn, so I still have it active for 2 more turns. Will I get it? Who the hell knows, honestly. Alright, still didn't proc. These card setups suck! Okay, I never got to proc at all. So again, the rate is incredibly low. I forgot to mention this. If you're playing Melt Lilith, there is a bit more of a nuance you have to do in using her, and that comes in the fear of card counting. For those who aren't aware what that is, if you notice that your servants have 5 cards each, you have 3 servants on the field at every time. That's 15 cards in the pool. Every 3 turns, these cards will shift between each other. You need to be able to pay attention to what cards have shown up so far every 3 turns to make full use out of her. This goes along with using Ishtar as well, for anybody who likes to run Ishtar. Also, sorry if the explosion sounds are loud. This team is actually very loud when it comes to hitting things. Oh shit! This is these hands suck. I swear to God. This chart is a pain to use. Don't touch her. Okay, what do I have? Red, red, pink, pink, blue. Okay, that turn that just happened, that is a good visualization of what happens when you taunt with Passion Lip without her defensive cooldowns up. Since she takes regular damage for pretty much everything, she actually drops pretty quickly even though she's a tank. That's why her HP pool bugs me. That is Melt Melt BB Lip Lip. Okay. Let's see here. If we're on turn 8, this is the final turn in the rotation, which means we're fresh on the next turn. Do I? I'm gonna gamble it, even though all 15 cards will be in rotation. Oh yeah! For those of you who don't know, even though Melt Virus has the merit of lowering your own team's Noble Phantasm damage by 50%, if their debuff resistance is high enough, they can resist the virus. You don't have to have immunity to resist the virus. If their debuff resistance alone is substantial enough to resist it, it will not proc on them. I thought that was something I needed to point out since, yeah. We got the insta-kill! This is legitimately the only map I ever get insta-kills with Trash and Crash. I legitimately think dogs have the worst freaking insta-kill resistance in the entire game. And I made a bad call out because I didn't get a single melt card in this hand. If you don't have a waiver yet and you want that protection, I would roll for waiver in the next guaranteed banner. If you don't care about having a waiver of your own and just want to go for your husband or wife, go for your husband and wife. It depends solely on the person. Oh, now I get the hand set up. Woo! Thanks. So good. So useful at this time. In all honesty, Waver is a lot better at survivability than Tamamo is. Especially if you're running double Waver. Yeah, you don't have that heal, but you could augment that with a different servant. The only thing Tamamo is admittedly good at is i.e. busting arts damage or skill cooldown. That's it. Nobody wants my Pendragon curse. Okay, maybe Cloud wants my Pendragon curse, but nobody else. You freak. Okay, maybe Cogs. But you do realize that curse does not include Mordred, right? Look, if you can siphon that curse for me, be welcome to it. I don't want it. So, yeah. I didn't get 3 SSOs in a row. What are you talking about? Hey, Alter. You know, in all honesty, I forgot about Escargot. I legitimately forgot about her ass. Whoops! And please, you can be as salty as you want, as long as it's something you don't want. Even if you get something, if it's something you don't want, you can be a salty causer. Boop boop. Shitty usage.
やればいいんでしょ。楽しみ。
Yeah, I'm well aware of that's taking things for granted, but like I said, if it's not what you're looking for, that's not what you're looking for. Why would you be happy about something you're not looking for? I believe you can use a theater mode to make the screen bigger whilst keeping the chat box open to the right. It's one of the options on the YouTube player. Unless you're on mobile, I have no idea how to help you on that front. I have not been paying attention to my turn count. Oh well. Turn 8. Whee! In the bottom of the screen? That's weird. It should be to the right. Quicks. Quicks. Not the quicks I wanted. Kawaii, kawaii. Oh.
身も心も生きていた痕跡さえも溶かすから。行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。サラスバティメルトアウト。
I should have busted first. We couldn't move. I regret the move that I made in life. Oh, for you, those of you wondering why I've never actually hit self-modification on BB yet, is because I'm not willing to commit to 3 full turns of her getting nothing but the crits. I'm not ready to make that commitment. Maybe if Melt Lilith died, I would commit to it. But since she's still up and running, no. To look like a swan? Oh, you don't know about that? Orchid. Basically, you end with your quick card so that you get the most effect out of story generation. Especially if it's a multi-hit quick card. Ending with it will give you more stories at the end of the turn than putting it in the middle. It's pretty much a battery insurance for going into the next turn. That's all it is. So, like I said, the fundamental Nightingale combo you want to do, if you ever plan on running Florence, it's either, if you want the damage setup, Buster Buster Quick or Buster Arts Quick. If you want the Noble Phantasm gain, Arts Arts Quick or Arts Buster Quick, depending on what's available to you. But always, if it's a preferred option out, end with her quick card to set up for your next turn. Nightingale alone, with her quick card, will nail you about 18 to 20 stars, depending on if it's an overkill or not.
残酷に冷酷にです。楽しみなさい。オペレーション完了です。格の違い分かってもらえました？
Alright! Alright, I didn't go over the costumes and which one I liked and reasonings. Okay. So, let's go over that, shall we? Passion Lip. Costumes are as follow. Censored Bondage Queen. Sorry, that was the first picture. Censored Bondage Queen with some weird flower thing on her butt. Pure Censored Bondage Queen with, again, some weird flower on her butt. Final art. Now, I prefer her first costume or her second costume. Because, although I do like the skirt on her ass, it looks stupid when she's sitting down. It legitimately looks stupid. So that's why I don't use it. That's why I just opt out to just have her standard fair skirt. And that's what I use. You may argue your point against me all you want, but to me, the weird flower thing looks really dumb, and I don't like it. Melt Lilith. First costume, albeit slightly censored, is Melt Lilith. This is the design I fell in love with. Second one, they cut down her trench coat and made her some type of weird Two-Face persona. I like Two-Face, don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Coin Flip, but at the same time, why? You didn't need to do this. What the fuck is this? I have now come to the assumption that what the fuck is this girl name is? Wada Alko does not know what the fuck a wedding dress is. Okay? If this is supposed to be a wedding dress, I do not want to get married. So this is trash. I don't like it. It looks gaudy as hell. So to me, we stick with standard Melt Lilith. That is all. Oh, and I guess I'll go over BB. BB. Take your pick. They're all the same. Also, fun fact, I covered this in an earlier stream. I don't know if everybody's seen it, but BB herself actually has 2 summoning lines. I have no idea how to proc the second summoning line, but she has 2 summoning lines. You heard the first one at the beginning of the stream. Here's the second one.
世界の壁も何のそのやってきました噂のカルデア月の蝶ムーンキャンサーこと BB ちゃんここに召喚ですま一時の狩宿でしょうけどよろしくお願いしますねちっぽけなマスター
Oh, sorry, that was the one we heard.
世界の壁も何のそのやってきました噂のカルデア月の蝶ムーンキャンサーこと BB ちゃんここに召喚ですま一時の狩宿でしょうけどよろしくお願いしますねせんぱい
I would have loved to have got her with that summoning quote, but again, I have no idea how to have procced it. Was it something I did wrong during the Triple C event? Did I not do enough BB answers during the Triple C event to proc it? Because it's not attached to your gender, I can tell you that much. It is a complete mystery to me how you get the senpai summoning quote from her. Is that the case? Let me check. So Let me go check to a different servant who else was given to us early, but didn't become permanent until later. Shit. Altera the Santa Claus. Now, she has one summoning line. So, yeah. I have no idea how to acquire that second summoning line because the temporary state is that.
この羊は相棒のツェルコ。まだまだ新米のサンタだが、この通り一人前だ。深淵まで案内を頼むぞ、マスター。
So yes, there is actually a separation between summoning line and temporary gain. BB you never got temporarily. So she legitimately has two separate summoning lines, but I have no idea how the first one procced. I got the second one. I want the first one. What the hell? Oh, am I not in a fight? Oops. Leave me alone. I mean, technically I would try to break down each member of the team into a bona fide, this team is for them. But at the exact same time, that's a lot of work and I don't want to do that. Is that okay? I mean, for the most part, just knowing what their kits are and whatnot should allow you the capabilities to craft a team for each individual member on the forefront. To me personally, BB is a drop and play servant. She's very well rounded for what she does, and she'll go good on any team. You don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry if she's a buster servant. You have to worry if she's a quick servant. She'll just perform where you drop her. Passion Lip and Melt Lip, they need some finagling to make work properly. This team is really just me being cute. In all honesty, the back line should never be used in this team. That is the glory point of it. I put Parvati on the team, but I don't have Parvati. I said at the end of the last stream adventure, I'm going to try to be streaming on a daily basis now. I flubbed that. Oh yeah, there is a permanent summoning line. There's a permanent summoning line and a temporary summoning line. The temporary summoning line is under her summoning line. The permanent summoning line is above the temporary summoning line. I mean, all technicality, I probably would have covered Parvati with the rest of these girls, but I got her. So, Orchid, like you saw there, 15 stars for ending the chain with a quick with BB. Why wait a few hours? I can't roll in the gotcha. I'm legitly broke now. Can I have a full combo for somebody other than BB at any given point in time? Please. Free quest. I finished Salem. Now I'm aware I would have gained more Noble Phantasm if I tried to roll it. But I just like to she didn't do it. No, that's wrong. If a little kid is being stupid, they need to be reprimanded. That is how I feel. I'm pretty sure there's quite a few people in this chat right now that got robbed by Abigail. Oh, look at that! They both resisted the virus, see? You don't have to worry about the virus if your debuff resistance is enough. Thumbs up. Good example, girls. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not exactly sure why I activated Melt Virus on that turn. I really don't. I mean, she was nowhere near Noble Phantasm. I wasn't attacking with her that turn. I just kinda did it. Don't do that! Don't activate skills for the sake of activating skills. Everything has a meaning. Hers is legit. Melt Virus is legitimately a counteractive skill. You should never use it in the case of, hey, let me just chuck it out there for no fucking reason. Bad Players 101.
ゲームです。豚になーれ。
Kaizoku team? I know, if that team is not consisting of Blackbeard, Drake, and Mary, the Kaizoku team is trash. Delete it.
私の変身見たいですか？切り刻むわ。BB チャンネル。これはいけません。ですがご安心を。BB ちゃんにお任せで。
Forming mass isn't really hard. Forming mass is just intensive. That's it.
お注射痛かったですか？見切れるかしら？
It's legitimately knowing where to go and how much effort you want to put into it. Like, say you want phoenix plumes right now. Well, there's a great node on this chapter where you find nothing but these weird little griffin thingies here. They drop phoenix plumes at a pretty good rate. They're bitches to fight, but they drop phoenix plumes at a pretty good rate. Now, say you don't want that challenge in your farming, you could go farm the Amazons over in Okeanos, but bear with you, you might be running it for 3 hours without seeing a single phoenix plume. It all boils down to the amount of effort you want to put into your farming. No, Columbus is not a pirate.
身も心も生きていた痕跡さえも溶かすから。行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。サラスバティメルトアウト。
Wait, how do you give a book a good education in life? She's a book. Does not compute.
残酷に冷酷にです。はい、桜ピーペンです。豚になーれ。オペレーション完了です。格の違い分かってもらえました？
I don't know what you're talking about. Nursery Rhyme is a book. For what? Forever a book. You know what? Just to be a giant jackass, you know what they should have did with Nursery Rhyme? All of her skill upgrades should be pages. Just pages. Just to signify what she is. It doesn't have to be a sheer amount of pages, mind you. It could be like, when they actually start using materials, that's 1 page, the next one 2 pages, next one 3 pages, so on and so forth, until you get the max. There, fill that book up with her pages, and you have max skills. That's how they should have did it. That's how I would have did it, just to be funny.
お仕置きタイム始まりです。
Why would she take patience? She has a scroll.
触らないでください。触らないでください。触らないでください。
I don't know why I did that all on the first turn. These things aren't an issue. Yo, did I just insta-kill a zombie? Okay. There's actually one thing I don't know about Passionate right now. Legitimately one thing that I don't know. And that's if the 10% insta-kill proc can proc on Brunhilde Romancia. If that could happen, then she has a shot at AoE insta-death. If it can't, whatever. It's still a whack-ass insta-kill to begin with. But because the proc is so low, I don't know if it's ever gonna do it. Yay! I get to see my favorite animation. I love that animation. Give me a sec. I lost color in the ribbons and I was seeing the same thing over and over again. Okay, I see it. But don't you want it that way, Cogs? Aren't you the Medusa master? Okay. Kawaii. Oh, I'm being spoiled now. Yay! You better hit her! Hit her. Hit her. Hit her. No. Yes. Thank you. Dumbass bird things. Woo! Okay. Here we go. Be prepped, bitches. Wait. Ha ha! Caught it. I'm just gonna say this. if you truly wish for Quetzalcoatl, you will buckle your belt, sit your ass down, and go into that story gacha. That's if you truly want Quetzalcoatl. Because nothing should stop you from rolling for something that you want.
やればいいんでしょ。楽しみなさい。邪魔者にはそろそろご退場願おうかしら。これなるは5年で全ての楽を飲み込むはず。言えなさい。サラスバティメルトアウト。見切れるかしら。たまらないわ。
Oh, I hear the static. Okay.
私まだわからないけど、その気持ちにちゃんと向き合うって決めたから。いってブルーヒルでロマンシア。
Quick team. Honestly, quick teams are fine for the most part. If you're playing them properly. Basically, you have your damage dealer and you have your batteries. That's how they're supposed to be played. But I think the issue is people want to see instant results. And that's where that lazy factor comes in. They don't want to have to work to get their shit done. Why do I keep killing my signal? Like, shit's hard. Let's run a quick team real quick. Let's see what happens. How difficult is it to run a quick team in this current meta? Let's see here. We have a caster and an assassin, so I know who my main damage dealer is. I'm gonna borrow Skaha for that sweet quickness. Boom. There's your quick Merlin. Let's take a team that I'm not currently using. We're gonna break this one down. Boop. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's shove Melt in here real quick. Boom. Let's shove Ohime-chan. Alright. After that, secondary quick damage dealer. Need some more batteries. Need some more batteries. Need some more batteries. I don't know, 10 Wojin? Huh? Still need more batteries, so we're gonna go one that I personally prefer. Hassan. So, what do we do here? We go Noble Phantasm Accumulation. Give me that sweet Divine Banquet. Give me that Yogi Shiki thingy. Yogi Shiki. Boom. Kintoki? I'll just run him with a standardized quick thing. Who is that? Rin? Yeah, Garter. Wu Tenshin, she's a support, so she also gets a Divine Banquet. Boom! You get Star Generation. Is there a 5-star card that does that? I don't remember off the top of my head. Yes! Okay, that's fucking convenient. Okay. Now, if I want to be a douchebag about buffing, I'll keep Ohime-chan up in the front. But, you know, since her dance isn't that great to begin with, we're just gonna say fuck that and have a battery. if the battery dies, we'll go to her. But for the most part, I don't plan on letting my battery die. So, oh, wait. We need to correct thingy. No. Wait. No, it's the other one. Boom! Okay. Quick team, ho! Okay, what did I miss while formulating that team? That girl, I need her for my buzz team. I just realized Passion Lip is a servant that people will never be able to cosplay ever. It's just impossible. Come to me. What are you talking about? People will just wear fake boobs. The thing is, I have to agree kind of what Raven said. There shouldn't be a meta in a game where not everybody can get everything to them. Because unlike a real life card game, you can't just walk up to somebody and say, I'll buy that fucking meta card off you. How much? This game is heavily reliant on your personal luck to get things. So if things aren't widely available to people, there should not be a meta involved. There can be suggested teams for ease of use, but there should never be a meta. And that's my 2 cents on that situation, so take it as you like. Oh look, it's bullshit. I'm taking turns to fucking build my crits. No. How horrible. Oh, guess I gotta use them now. And I covered why I prefer the Shiki CE over the 30% quick efficiency CE. I'd rather have the ability to not have my attacks be mitigated than have a sheer amount of damage. Yeah. Hassan's gonna go down. And there's nothing I can do about it! Yeah. That's cool. Motherfucker!
こんなはずでは。
Okay, I picked a bad January for this fight. Sue me. Trash.
出前一人前。
Cool.
よ。アンドゥ。え？
Oh my god. Leave her the fuck alone. You stupid cow.
出前一人前。
切り
はい
刻む
はい。
見切れるかしら。アンドゥ。
ちょいちょいっと。
I'm pretty sure you can milk it. With a little imagination and some vigor, you can milk anything.
あ、そうか。
え？
ほら。
You know, I have access to his Valentine's gift now, but I'm still not gonna buy it. Just like I didn't buy any of the guys' ones last year. Because fuck that noise. What am I, turn 10? Yeah, okay. We gotta dance. I want you kind of hurt.
よくせ。切り刻むわ。
姫路城中世もお守りし症状結界、こちら隔離を治める高津鳥八天道様の仕業なり、すなわち白露城の百鬼八天道様、ここにまかり通ります。
Well, Christmas got taken away from the Saber Faces.
Sashiu Gachi! Tsukiu Gatsu! Geiboraku Alternative!
That's an insta-kill. Cool! Ow! Fucking bird. Whee! Whee!
や、切り刻むわ。楽しみにし
Are you saying that dragons don't produce milk? Are you fucking hell? Well, I made a call out at the beginning of a card rotation and I got fucked. Cool. 10 out of 10.
魔境深淵の H 蹂躙しろだなんてたまらないわ。身も心も生きていた鉱石さえも溶かすから。行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ。サラスバティメルトアウト。
ちょいちょいっと。そうね。ああ、かったるいかったるい。負けるのは嫌だけどさ。
Yeah, I legitimately don't see anything wrong with a quick team at the moment. Probably just laziness. Ugh. Oh yeah, I guess I did the unthinkable there recently. Just now. I gave Scarha's primal runes to somebody other than herself, but oh my god. It's a placeable buff. How dare you give it to somebody else but her? You know? At least that's how I feel everybody's outraged when you try to do something like that. I guess I'll play normally for a bit, since I don't really have anything to talk about now. How's everybody's day? Scar has always had an insta-kill. It's part of Gay Bolg. Yay! Yay! Let's do this! This is gonna be stupid, but let's do this. What does it mean when you cut off the head of a snake? More snakes! Yay! I totally forgot I had this team. Hey, no problem, manager. This is the only acceptable Medusa Lily sprite. If you picked anything else, you're bad.